What's up, everyone? Justin Peterson coming back with you after a great day on the hard water. We were down in Madison today. Me and brother Jake were down today, and we did great on the panfish. Really nice bluegills, had a great day. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you two different ways to fillet up a bluegill or a panfish, crappies, either way. But two different ways that I like. There's one way that I was taught when I was a kid, and there's another way that I use now. Either way, both of these ways, they're going to be boneless. There'll be no scales, no skin, and that way it's cleaned up and it's right to your frying pan or however you want to make it. It's very easy, both ways, simple, can be done. And maybe you can take this and use it as whichever way you prefer. So first I'm going to show you the fish, which we caught today. Like I said, we did good today. Really nice day. But I'll show you the fish. I'm going to pull out two fish. I'm going to show you two different options you can do to fillet up a panfish. And real simple ways, but I'll show you the fish first. So in here we got 15 beautiful bluegills that we caught today, and I'm going to grab two of them real quick, and I'm going to show you two different ways to fillet up a panfish that will be boneless and be from the fish right to your frying pan or whatever you want to do with them. I deep fry them, so anyways, I will show you two different ways real quick. But yeah, look at that beautiful bluegills. We had a wonderful day. Alright everyone, so here's my setup. I got two nice panfish right here. I got a Tupperware container. I have a Ziploc bag. Usually I have a vacuum sealer that I use, but since I'm going to eat them tomorrow night, I'm okay putting them with this in this for the freezer just for tonight. But we got two gills, and I got Outdoor Edge knife kit, which I love, very important for me. This kit has everything. You whip this open, it says all your knives. I use this for deer, everything that I do. This thing has everything underneath it. So here it's got deboning kit, gloves, anything that you would need, skewers, butcher knives, fillet knives. Really, really love this kit, and it's very affordable too. It's got a cutting board. Now, I'm doing this on a stone countertop, so if this is your regular countertop and is not like this, I do not recommend this. This countertop here is very tough. It's not going to get damaged. So, first off, fillet knife, sharpener. Always make sure your knife is sharp. Biggest thing. Couple swipes. Make sure that that edge is straight and touched up. Now, we're going to take the first bluegill right here. This is the way that my father actually taught me. You take the bluegill's tail's facing away from you. You get behind the gill like this. And you come up, you're going to make a cut. Basically as far up as you can behind the head. And coming straight down behind this fin here. And you take that knife and you're going to work it basically through the ribs. Coming straight across. You're going to grab right here, that incision that you just made just now. Now, sharp knife. So you're going to go right through the ribs, just like that. And this works on a panfish. This does not work a lot for northerns or anything else like that. Now, that fillet will sit there like that. Now, the other option is, take the fish like this. You can face it this direction or the other. Same thing. Go behind that little part right here, that little spot they have a bluegill. You're gonna make that incision. Now, I'm gonna turn this fish around like so, and I'm gonna, watch your fingers, of course, be careful. Right along the dorsal fin, right on top, you're just gonna come along slowly, make a nice clean cut. Now, when you get to about where they have this bottom fin right here, you're able to take your knife, and usually if you keep it towards the edge of the counter, it's a lot easier. You can actually poke through just above that fin. You can feel it, and there it is right there. Now, you angle your knife down just a little bit, and slowly come right through the tail, right till it's out. And then you take, and you work this meat right, very slowly. You can take the meat with your fingers. I'll show you, it's kind of hard to see from this angle, but you can take that knife and you can work up right alongside of the ribs basically you're sliding your knife right up over top of the ribs. It comes out, basically it's folding that meat right off the fish. Right when you get to the bottom, just keep on going. And there, now you have this option. This has no ribs in it. This does have ribs in it. You can see there's absolutely no meat left on this side of the fish. This fish here also absolutely no meat left on this side of the fish right here, like completely cleaned off. So it's kind of a personal preference thing. This one, ribs are out. This one, ribs are in. So the one that we did right here, that you went up and over the ribs, which also works, it's great for walleyes and everything. When you come right up over the ribs, you're completely done. You don't have them in there. So now, you turn this fillet away from you, take your knife, I kind of use my finger, just pinch slowly, take your knife, keep it sharp, and you're just going to take and slide your knife right along the skin, keep it at just about like maybe a 45-degree angle down at the meat. And right there, that's a boneless fillet right there, done. Ready to go in here. I put it in the Tupperware container and I clean them all up when I'm done. That's one option. All you're left with right here is the skin. I don't want any of this. I don't want to deal with it later. So that's done. Now here's the one that has the ribs in it. This one's a little tougher. Still an option though. If you want to just go through the ribs and be done with it. Now you got to get behind the ribs. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. If you get right behind the ribs and you kind of keep your knife angled and slide right underneath the ribs. Remember, keep a sharp knife, always have your edge sharpened always. My knife sharpener is right there. Then you just slide along the ribs and just kind of fold up underneath them. And look at the ribs come right out. Garbage. But there again, now this option, you have to do the same as the other one. You're holding the tail gently. You're coming along, pushing kind of down at the skin. Slide your knife forward. You shouldn't really slide. You should just be able to slide it through. And there again, boneless fillet. Right there, ready to go. That's the two ways that I clean panfish. I prefer either or. You come up over the ribs or just go through the ribs. If you go through the ribs, yes, then you have one more step. Some guys say, oh, you lose more meat in one option or you gain more in the other. I don't know. Either way to me, I've gotten so fast at doing it that I can take 25 fish, let's say. It doesn't take me long at all. But all the time through the process, if you're going to be going through the ribs or anything like that, make sure at least at almost every fish, just take your knife sharp, just touch that edge up. And then it'll go through the ribs more. Like I said, outdoor edge knives, the best. I recommend them. Very sharp. I use it for my deer, everything. I even actually I've got all my deer with fillet knives a lot of times these days. That's my preference. So I don't know, maybe this helped you out a little bit. And then like I said, I'll put them in the Tupperware container. I'll wash all the meat up. They'll go in a Ziploc bag, and tomorrow night I will be eating them for dinner. So I'm pumped. Remember, Peterson Outdoor Films, always staying with it. I hope you like our videos. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. We got all kinds of stuff always coming up. We've already got our turkey seasons established, which is first season. We can't wait. Me and brother Jake will be down there turkey hunting. We're going to keep on ice fishing all through the winter. So we appreciate all your comments. I mean, comment down below if you want to know anything else. I mean, we always try to get back to you as much as possible. We read all the comments. Appreciate all the positivity. So stay tuned for the next episode. And yeah, hopefully that gives you a little tutorial. Never cleaned a panfish before. But like I said, this works for perch and panfish. Walleyes, bigger fish, a little bit different. Northerns are tough, they have more bones. Walleyes I recommend. Like I said, they're coming up over the ribs in the top, much easier, much easier on bigger fish. And Northerns are a little more tricky. Maybe we'll have a segment on that because they have Y bones in there that you got to get out. But that's how I clean panfish. So I hope you like this. And like I said, we did really good today. That video should be up soon. So thanks everybody for watching. Justin Peterson, Peterson Outdoor Films. Stay tuned for the next video.